This is the Real Hustle.
Hey, hi guys, welcome. I'm your host, Tanika, and this is the Real Hustle. So, today I'm just excited because it's my favorite season. It's fall season, and for me, I was born in September, okay? Right before the fall. End of summer, beginning of fall. So it's my favorite. However, it's my favorite for a different reason this year. Things change, people change. You love things, your favorite things, all the things. Sometimes it changes. So for me, it's my favorite because if you realize in the fall, the leaves, they turn all these beautiful colors, like different shades of orange, burgundy, purple, brown. It's just so cool. And then they fall off the tree. So once they fall off the tree, it's like it's shedding, right? And then as the summer, the fall goes, and then here comes the winter, and you get to see all of those things. However, after that, the trees start to get their beautiful green leaves back and all the things. So it's so exciting for me. It's exciting. Sorry, excuse me. You know how this is. It's exciting for me because I am looking at it like I look at my life, right? Because in this season, I have been shedding a lot of things, realizing what places I can no longer attend, realizing what type of people I need to be around, how long I need to be around them, just really releasing some things. So it was so crazy because when fall started, I'm like, hello, beautiful. It's my favorite. And so I felt like I was talking to myself. I'm in a new season. I don't celebrate holidays and things like that. I celebrate my birthday. That's about it. It's my blessed day. I celebrate that day and New Year's because that's my son's birthday. However, I don't celebrate the other holidays. We don't got to go all the way into that right now. That's what story for another time. Okay. So no, but basically, I don't celebrate them. I don't want to get into a religion thing. However, to each his own. Do you? I do me. But it's just not a thing that we celebrate because ask me and I'll tell you personally. But no, it's not. I'm not a Muslim or anything like that. I believe in God and all the things, but I think that holidays are made up. So I'll just go ahead and tell you. I believe it's pagan holidays. I don't believe that they really have anything to do with God. So that's a brief description as to why I don't celebrate holidays. However, I did decide that I wanted to celebrate seasons, or not necessarily celebrate, but acknowledge the seasons and when they change, because every time a season changes, I haven't paid attention in the past. However, I guess summer, fall, but really fall, I feel like I noticed a shift. I noticed a change. And so versus like before, I would like, heck no, run from it, try to do the same things that I was doing before. But in this season, I'm allowing whatever is supposed to happen to happen. I'm allowing whatever is supposed to come to me naturally to come. I'm shedding the things that I no longer serve me or no longer beneficial to me and no longer I can give to other people that will help them. I'm no longer doing any of that. No people pleasing, no, none of that. Okay? I need to write down my whole little list and I'm going to tell y'all the next time I get back on here. But I'm just saying, it's about shedding. Like, it's so crazy because I've never, like I said, I never looked at it like that before. But I'm looking at this as the fall season. If you think about it, fall, things are falling off. And we can look at that as a bad thing or we can look at that as a good thing. But to me, it's always good. We always got to find the good in everything. And never mind. Okay, we got to find the good in everything. So for me, fall, things are falling off that I don't need anymore. Things are falling off so that way they can be replaced. Like when the trees, all the leaves fall off and then they come back beautiful, green leaves, trees big, healthy, and all the things. Now, in the fall, when they do fall off, in the winter, eventually completely gone, that does not mean the tree is not healthy. That does not mean that the foundation is not firm. That does not mean that the tree is going to die, because it's not. It's just shedding the things that they don't need anymore. It's shedding the things that are old and allowing new things to come, to be birthed, basically, to bloom and blossom is beautiful if you really think about it. Change your perspective, change your outcome, which is another one of my books. Go to Amazon or Barnes and Noble. It's in English and in Spanish by yours truly, Tanika. Oh, girl, look at that smile. It's cute. Anyway, okay, so for me, I in this season, how I looked at it was like, I'm the tree. I'm the tree, and things are falling off of me that I don't need anymore. Like, just naturally, like, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not forcing it. I'm not doing any of those things. I'm just allowing God to do his thing and allowing my body to do what it's naturally supposed to do at the time it's naturally supposed to do it, if that makes sense. So I had butterflies, y'all. I cannot wait to talk to you about them. They was caterpillars, that turned into cocoon with chrysalids and metamorphoses and butterflies and all the things, and I had to let them go. I can't wait to talk to y'all about that. It was so cool. But anyway, that changed a lot for me to see that. I did it when I was in elementary school, but in my big age, my adult big 50, you're welcome. In my adult age, oh yeah, it was my birthday, y'all. I'm gonna have to post my pictures. She cute. Anyway, so like I was saying, okay, I don't remember. Oh, I was telling about my butterflies. Okay, but a lot has happened since. It's just a lot has been happening. Not a bad thing. It's in a good way. So anyway, I look at myself this season. This is how I went into it. Not even on purpose, but looked at myself as a tree. Like I said, things falling off of me that no longer are supposed to be attached to me, or no longer that's supposed to be on me, and making room and space for new things to grow. Because if I don't allow those things to fall off, or if I don't allow those things to be released from me, then I have no space to receive the good things, or to receive the blessings, or to receive the new things that are supposed to be coming out or being birthed from me or being attached to me, if that makes sense. It's like having, this brought it to your mind, but like I have a room full of, I have a closet. So I have a bedroom and I have a closet room. So the closet room has shoes in it, right? Some coats, shoes for the most part. And so that's like that room getting completely full. Like it's full, whatever. I'm taking my business, okay? But like that room, I can fit things in it now, but eventually it'll be too packed to put anything else in. Like the closet, for instance, it's a mess. Well, it's not a mess, but it's a lot. The room has stuff everywhere. I'm not showing y'all. I was just gonna say I could show you, but I'm not. However, if I don't make the time for, or the space for new things to come, then I won't be able to fit them in a room. So in order for me to make that space, I need to go through that room. Now I'm using this as y'all got me. I will go through the room, take out the things that I no longer wear, the things that I don't even use, remove those things. So that way, if something comes, I can put that back in there. However, if I don't, and I got all of these old things and new things are supposed to come, I have no place for them. I can even use my plant, for example. One of my plants, don't judge, I forget the actual name of it. I forgot the actual name, but her name, I call her Amiri. And so Amiri, she grows up and then she goes out. She's a plant that has like vines and it just grows, and it can grow as big and as long, and like you can drape the vines and all the things, right? Sorry, I can move that back. All right, so with that plant, like it's so crazy to see when it needs water or sunlight. Like the leaves are it gets weak. Like y'all, it's so cool. I'm gonna have to show y'all. I made some videos for that too, but it gets weak. So, or when it needs sunlight, it gravitates to wherever there is light if there's not enough. So it was one time it was so droopy. I'm like, what's wrong with my plant? It was a lot. However, I watered it and I put it in the sun, and it grew stronger, and not even just got stronger, but it got taller. And it's just so amazing. I said all that to say that that's what happens to the trees. The trees are not dead. The trees are strong. And I reference the trees to my body because I'm strong, but my body always tells me what I need to do so that way I can be healthy, I can be strong, I can remove things, and so that way it'll allow things, or not I can remove, or allow my body or just release things from my mind, my body, my spirit, whatever, so that way new things can grow. Because as I've been on a journey, as y'all know, I've been planting seeds subconsciously that have been growing. Because I'm like, where did y'all see that? Sorry, it wasn't. It was just a little peaceful land. Anyway, I'm just like, where did this come from? But as I continue to grow and as I continue to explore certain things, I noticed that those seeds have been planted for quite some time, and now I'm watering it by taking care of my body, by releasing and allowing my body to release things naturally. The other things are growing in me, y'all, and I feel so good about it. So again, back to fall. It's my absolute favorite every year, but this year it just, I want to say it hits different, but this year it just means so much more to me. It's not just a season like for the weather. It's a season for my life. Like anybody actually, it just depends on how you look at it. I know for me, when the seasons change and stuff, my body does something different. And I normally would get sick, and I'm not talking about cold sick. I'm talking about where my brain is getting these downloads and I ended up being overloaded and, I'm down. However, this time, as I've been learning my body, this time I noticed what was happening, and I was able to rest like I was supposed to and allow my body to receive what it was supposed to receive and get rid of what it was supposed to get rid of. Or not even just one day, but as the days go by and I listen to my body is telling me what I need to do. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. Okay. That's what I'm doing. And I would encourage others to do the same thing. Just change the way you look at things. Change the way you see things, like seriously, in the way that you process them in your brain. Because sometimes we have to forget everything we know to learn new things, to learn new habits, to learn the way stuff really goes. Because what if, go with me for a second, what if, I don't know who came up with the word seasons, but I'm keeping it, okay? Because what if each season really is a shift, like for humans? And if you take a look at the world and what happens to the trees and to the grass and the birds and the flowers and all of the things, if you pay attention, you will see how everything is transitioning with the seasons and the weather and things like that. And if you look at that and then check in with you, just see what your body is feeling like right now. See what your body has been feeling like since fall started. I think it started on the 23rd. Yeah, the 23rd. So just check in, kind of do a little recap. Like, what do I feel like? Or what have I been feeling like? Because it's a shift that's happening. Well, there was a shift. I don't know if you're still shifting. However, there's a season change. And there are things that are happening with us and in the world naturally. And I just encourage everybody to just tap in with yourself and do your best to allow your body to do what it's naturally supposed to do. Like going back real quick to my butterflies. I didn't have to do nothing, really, right? However, they knew, or they were put here to do something specific, right? When I got them, it was just so beautiful to watch every day, the change and how I really didn't have to do much, but just allow them to do what they naturally do. And as I seen that, it just woke something up in me and was just like, I just want to be. I want to be free. And I freed myself. I released my babies. I got a video for that too. I released my babies and I cried because I was releasing things as I was releasing my babies, and I just released control. I released a few different things. Like we'll talk about it a little later when I put that video up and speak about my butterflies. But I released some things too when I released them, and I can tell because I feel better in certain areas, and I'm still learning and processing everything that's going on with me. However, I am embracing those changes. I am not running from them anymore. I used to run before. Or I didn't like the way that I felt because it was uncomfortable. It was like it didn't feel good. But I've also learned in this process that there are different forms of comfort and there's forms of discomfort. So I was uncomfortable, right? The uncomfortable feeling that I was feeling was actually good discomfort. There are situations or certain things that happen that are good for you, even though they don't feel good. So I'm glad that I allow myself, or I'm allowing myself to go through this process of my body doing whatever it's supposed to naturally do. Of course, I'm doing my part when I need to, when I'm led to. However, other than that, I'm just naturally allowing my body to just be and do what it needs to do. I do my part, of course, on my end. However, everything else I'm allowing to flow through me naturally, and whatever's supposed to come to me naturally. But take care of myself in the process, meaning drink water, eat, doing like a little, me and my friend are doing like a little cleanse, but eating better, just resting, taking time just for you. Like, pick a day. I decided that I'm gonna pick a day out of the month. Or not even necessarily out of the month. I went as far as out of the week. Or every other week to do something with myself, even if that's going for a walk, going to sit at the park, going to get my favorite food, watching my favorite show, whatever. I decided to do that because that is also a form of resting and allowing your body to just do just a natural thing and be happy. If you like to dance, go dancing. Karaoke, go karaoke. It's fun, So that's what I have to say today. Be like the trees, guys. Be like the trees and allow your body to release the things and let the stuff fall off you. Okay? Let it fall off you. It's gonna be good. It may not feel good, but it's good discomfort. It's a good, not good feeling. It's something that we have to go through. So I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna end up having to just talk about these butterflies, okay? Because they changed my life. Oh my God, I love them so much. I love them still. And I'm just waiting on one of them to come back and see me. I be seeing monarch butterflies fly outside, and I'm like, is that one of my kids? But anyway, so during the process, the butterflies don't feel pain, y'all. Okay, I gotta wait and I gotta post this video because it's so many things, y'all. It's just the way that we look at it. Discomfort and pain are two different things. And I brought up the butterflies because they don't have pain receptors. They don't have that. They don't feel any pain going through metamorphosis or anything, right? So the reason that I said that is because as we are shifting and changing naturally, it feels uncomfortable, but it does not hurt us. It's not painful to us, if that makes sense. So I'm saying that to say, allow your body, allow your mind and your spirit to go through those discomfort, that discomfort or that uncomfortable feeling, because it's supposed to feel like that. Anything that it's supposed to be, I would call them growing pains, Anything that's supposed to be or supposed to happen, or any transition or change we have, I look at it as growing pains. You know what I'm saying? If you change your perspective on what that discomfort feels like and look at it as, I'm growing, I'm changing. I don't know what's about to change or what's happening. However, I'm coming, I'm here, I embrace it, and I'll look at it in the best light that I can. I'm going to find the good in everything about this change and transition, even if it don't feel good at times, right? Because I have all that I need at this moment, at this time, and whatever I don't have, it will come to me naturally. God is amazing. Those of you that don't believe in God, whatever you believe in, whoever you believe in, if anything, is amazing. Whatever you believe. But for me, God is amazing. And I know that he has control, right? He's my daddy, y'all. Okay? Love him. When I figured it out, I've been loving him. But when I figured out he was my daddy, I let go of so many things that I used to worry about. It was so good. Oh, it was good. He got me. God got me for real, y'all. So I'm saying that to say, I know that God has me, right? However, I also believe that I am God's divine spirit, like the spirit of God is in me, right? Anybody that has a relationship with God and knows God, or whatever, the universe, whatever you call it, you have that divine spirit in you, and you have the power of manifestation, which means whatever you say out of your mouth, whatever you basically feed the most, is going to come back to you, whether that's good or bad. So for me, I am manifesting and believing that God will I won't say provide, because he always does that, but he will help me, or not even help me, but he will carry me through this transition. And anything that I want, that I desire, as long as it aligns with the purpose for my life, I will have it. It will find me. It will find you. But I say manifest because, say for instance, you're needing something, not even tangible things or not even monetary things. You're needing something spiritually, mentally, emotionally to release it. All you have to do is believe it. And I feel like the more you practice saying it or doing that thing or whatever it is, it'll become habit. So for me, I've been very, very intentional on what I say, who I'm around, and like resting and listening to my body. And it's been helping. And I also feel like, because I've been taking care of myself and like discovering different parts of my body and different parts of me, like an onion, like, oh, I don't want to call myself an onion again, but like a beautiful flower just unfolding. It's so beautiful. It's just been amazing. It's been amazing. And I've been manifesting as well. I believe in the law of attraction and manifestation. So I want positive things to come to me. I want good things to come to me. So I do my best to speak good things. I do my best to do good things. I do my best to be very, very intentional about anything that I do or anything that I put out. And if I'm human, so it ain't easy. You know what I mean? It's practice. It's literally wanting it and making the effort to do that thing or whatever every single day. And when you fall off, correcting yourself and doing something different. Okay? Okay. So again, happy fall, y'all. I'm so excited. Happy fall. So I hope that this resonates with someone and you change your perspective on seasons or whatever you're going through. Because you ever heard people say, it's just in this season or different things like that. They always say that, and you always be like, season? And what season? Because some people say, this season of my life. So I want to know, what season are you in? Yeah, what season are you in? I'm in the fall, okay? I'm in fall because things are falling off. We may not all be in the same season, but as of now, I am in tune because I have allowed myself to do its natural thing. I'm in tune with God. I'm in tune with Mother Nature. I'm in tune with like what the universe is doing. And my body is naturally like, I'm looking at the window like I can see it. My body is naturally connecting with the earth. Like, I'm an earth sign anyway. So I feel so grounded, y'all. Like, ooh, it just feels good. Like, I'm so excited for whatever is to come. I'm not looking for like what's gonna happen in the future. I'm not looking at the past or what didn't happen before. I'm focusing on the present because that is what the gift is today. It's called the present because it's the gift. So we focus on that and figure out what gifts the day is going to bring. Regardless, look for the good in each and every single day, y'all. So again, that's all I got. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Okay? Okay. Thank you for watching again. Bye.
This is The Real Hustle.